All right, guys. You're watching the TN Talk Show. I am Tina Nalova, so the Tina Nalova Talk Show, and we used to come up with topics where we talk about stuff, but then something just told me, you know what? Ask people to reach out to you if they have a problem and if they want some solution. So I did a call for stories. If you had a problem you're dealing with, you have a heavy heart and you want people on the TN Talk Show to give you an advice, write to me. And we had so many people that wrote to me, but then this story got my attention, and I want you guys to know it's a true story, and it's something I want you all to have an open mind to and provide as much information and as much support as you can. So let's say hello to Oscar Berry and Lois Mondua just joining us right now. So the story starts like this. I was contacted by a brother, Cameroonian brother in the US, and he was writing to me with a heavy heart, and he was telling me about something he's dealing with, which he could not go to work, he couldn't sleep, he couldn't eat, he was just heavy-hearted. And I was like, okay, open up, we are all here for you. And he told me about his wife. So his wife is 25 years of age and he's 30, and they have been married for 2 years, and they have an 8-year-old daughter because they've known themselves since 2006. So he loves this woman, and he's even making plans for her to come meet him in the US. But then he was informed by his family that this woman is having a lover. So how did the family know? They saw some pictures on Facebook where she was kissing some guy. And hello Ernest, hello Fun Felix, thank you for joining us. Don't bother, I'm in my serious mood, I'm giving the storyline. Let me go back. So the family saw some pictures of her on Facebook kissing this man, and from all investigation, this man is also based in the US, but whatever happened while the man was in Cameroon. So he's now scared. He's scared because he wants to bring this woman over with their daughter, but he doesn't want the woman to come over and go meet this guy whom they have been talking with, she's been talking to for this period of time. And bet you me, 5 minutes before I came online, this man still gave me more information, and he said he is now in contact with the guy on the picture, and the guy on the picture just told him that they are preparing their engagement with this woman, and that the woman told the guy in the picture that her husband is her cousin. So yeah, it's getting a little bit messy. So right now, as I'm talking to you, he's talking to the man on the picture, and they did not know each other. The wife told the husband that the man on the picture is her friend's brother, whom she was trying to collect money from, because the guy owed money to her friend, something. And the man on the picture is telling the husband that the wife told him that he's a cousin. So let me say hello to Colonel Harris, hello to Kevin Kuma. So I really want you guys to understand, sorry about that, I really want you guys to understand the picture, that's why I'm saying everything. And I want you guys to advise this brother of ours, tell him what he should do. He doesn't know if he should break the marriage, move on with his life, or take the leap of faith and bring that woman to the US and believe everything she's telling him, and they are happily ever after. So Chinese baby says, Mamma Mia, witchcraft woman. Ernest says, that story is a serious one, and that's why we're bringing it to the TN Talk Show, because we have serious audience and serious viewers who provide serious advice. So guys, I really want you guys to come on, if you want to come on camera, give some advice, you want to drop a comment to ask more questions with regards to the topic, with regards to what our brother is going through, if you want to provide some advice on what he should do, because he's at a crossroad and he really does not know what he should do. So let's say a big shout out to Tanto Christopher and Kwesi Nash, Zewi Nash, sorry about that. So Kevin Kuma says he should be sure about her cheating before taking any actions. Okay? Higher Heights is watching. Hello, welcome. So Kevin Kuma is saying our brother should be sure that his wife is cheating before taking any actions. I think Kevin's opinion stems from the fact that it's all a hearsay, that the family said something, the man in the picture now is saying something, etc. Because our brother has told me that he hasn't really spoken to the wife about it. He's acting like he doesn't know, but he knows about it. So Stephanie, let's say hello to Leah. Stephanie says, honestly, there is nothing to talk about. She's a player. Hello, Etta. Fun Felix says, women are brave like that. A woman with such negative bravery can only change after a serious lesson. Take her to the USA and watch her marry a white man the next minute. Okay. Tanfor Christopher says, what's the question there? Okay, I'll repeat in a few minutes. Ernest says, brother, my advice for you is just to forget this lady, because she is just playing with your feelings. How are we even sure that child is even yours? Okay. Hiya, is asking about the topic. I'll still mention the topic again, guys. Don't bother. Let's say hello to Comment David T. Hello to Razor. Hello to Prince Kev. Estrella says, let him call for a family meeting. Okay, so Fon Felix said, a woman with such negative energy will find it so difficult to change. So if the man takes her to the US, he's just, how can I put it? He's not sure she's going to change. So there's a possibility she might go over there and marry a white man or marry any other person. And so Felix is saying he should be a little bit more careful. And Ernest is saying the brother should be a little bit more careful as well. Hayaha says, I'll blow the head of the lady and invest my all on and goes ahead to cheat. Sabi Pikin said, what's wrong if we flip the script? Men have always had side chicks. Okay. So just to refresh your memory, we are talking about our Cameroonian brother who is married 2 years. The wife is based in Cameroon. He's based in the US. And he's been informed by his family that the wife is having a lover. And they saw pictures on Facebook about it. Now he's asking, should he leave or should he stay? Should he bring the wife to the US so they can live their life? Or should he just move on with his life? So Enongene Doreen says there is nothing more than dialogue. So we have Sabi Pikin. Sabi Pikin says, what is wrong if we flip the script? Men have always had side chicks. So to her, the fact that the wife is having a side dude should not really be a very bad thing, because society has always tolerated a man having a side chick. So why can't the man just also dust his clothes and forgive the woman and move on? And Sabi Begin says, let him leave. Okay. And Ongene Doreen says there is nothing more than dialogue. So you are suggesting that this our brother should rather dialogue with the wife, because right now he's not saying anything to her. He has not really confirmed the fact that he knows that she's having something with someone. He's just playing the fool. But apparently he's doing his investigation, because he's speaking to the guy in question now. Both of them are talking, and both of them do not know each other. So it's kind of like, surprise. Yeah. So guys, if you want to come on camera, give your opinion, tell our brother what you have in mind, and ask further questions, feel free. Let me take Anna's comment was, brother, my advice for you is just to forget this lady, because she's just playing with your feelings. And how are we even sure that the child is even yours? That is another very sensitive aspect of this controversy, because there's a child involved. 8 years. a daughter. So he's kind of worried. He doesn't really know if he should leave because he has this child whom he cherishes, and at the same time he doesn't really know if he can trust the woman again. So it's very tricky. It's a very tricky one, guys. Today is very tricky. Smith is watching us. Hello, Smith. Ikome David T says, do yourself a favor and drop the chick. You ain't got time for such drama. There are a whole bunch of ladies out there on the next one. Okay. Mambole says, hello, on whose wall do we have these pictures? This can help us take a decision. Sabi says, you're right, but we always make the side chick to know that we have a wife. But when you call your husband a name just to get to a man. Hey Smith, bonsoir, welcome. Junior is watching us. Lloyd says, family of guys, do they know what the guy does that way? This is where trust counts. Dialogue, to me, should be the best decision. David T says, you don't have to be married to take care of a child. Okay. Samuel is watching us. Jerry is watching us. Welcome. So, if you want to look into what Ikome David T has been saying, he says our brother should let go of this woman, number one, and he should find a better woman because there are many women out there who will be better than this woman, and our brother should not really have time for all of this. When with such issues coming up, there's no time for you to even be considering. You should not have that time. Sabi Pikin says, if he loves her, then he should go on and dialogue with her and see what took her there, and let him do a DNA test if he is ready to dialogue after apology. And again, Doreen says, dropping a lady for 8 years is not a day's job. Okay. Even what is watching us, hello. Ernest says, cause you can be planning to bring family over to join you while she's having her plans to drop you. Okay. So Tabi Pikin's opinion is dialogue. And if after the dialogue you really forgive but you really want to be sure, go and do the DNA test. But we have Ernest. Ernest believes this woman might be playing a double game. She might just be using you as a means to an end for you to bring her over there. She finds her way and bam. Especially with the women country being so lax on women, like women have like the power to say domestic abuse or something. So maybe she just wants to get her papers and then runs away. So if it's only for Ernest, you should be a little bit more careful and cautious when it comes to you bringing her over there. And then Ikome David T had mentioned that you don't need to be married to a woman to take care of a child. So if your child is the reason why you really want to drag the marriage, according to David T, you don't really need to be married to a woman to take care of a child, That's his opinion. We have Dago watching us. Hello. Sabi Pikin says, Ernest, some young guys still want to date you even when they heard you are married. Okay. JR, welcome. Prince Kev, sorry. He says he's taking the right step. Let him investigate and confirm first. If it's true, it's left for him to decide if he can live on with her. Exactly. So right now he's doing the investigation, and apparently the man the wife is having an affair with, allegedly having an affair with, was told that the husband is the cousin. So the lady told the lover that her husband is her cousin, and that the lover and the lady are apparently planning their engagement. That's the last information I received before coming live. So, as you said, Prince Kev, he's doing more investigation, and he's trying to figure out what exactly is happening. So Tanto Christopher says, I will let her continue the game she's playing because a woman is never satisfied with what they have. One thing, love is a decision you make. So based on the decision, you can take her back. But come to think about it, maybe your children are not yours, so you better ask her to go. So guys, if you're enjoying this topic, you can share this video, invite your friends. So we have many opinions, many views, many contributions, so we can have more help for our brother who's watching us, and who can learn from today's viewers and their opinions. Can we talk a little bit about Lois's comment? Lois said the guy's family is just looking out for the guy, but then what is the guy also doing over there that the lady does not know about? The only difference between the lady and the guy is that her own thing has been discovered, but the guy's own stuff, what exactly is he doing over there as well? So according to Lois, she suggests that she just talk about it, and then you choose if you want to move on or you let go. So Ernest says, Sabi Pikin, that I know and understand your point, but you don't tell a lie just to be with a guy about your husband, really. And they are planning to get married in this position. I don't blame the man in what he wants to do with her. Sabi Pikin says, Tanto, a lady is never satisfied. What about the proverb, men are dogs? Where did he go to? Gerald says, why not the C option for join video? This video I started with his wish air. That's it did the I don't know. Kevin Kumis says, dialogue is the key. After that, a decision can be taken. Hello, Gerald.
Hello. Okay, first of all, I'm not driving today, I'm a passenger. Let me put that out there. For anyone calling me that I drive.
Okay.
Secondly, Master, this in this you worry. I don't support the idea of man married girl bringing for the woman country. I am completely against it. Completely. These girls come here and they become the turn Jackie Chan. They show you what you have never seen before. But other than that, first of all, families have turned to destroy a lot of good marriages and relationships because of their selfish, just because of their own selfishness. A good amount of time they're trying to look out for you. Yeah, true. But then how valid is the information they're telling you? So looking into it, getting more information. I'm not going to say talk to the girl at that time, because definitely if the girl is playing games and you talk to her, she'll tell you her own version of it and, get you to understand what she's trying to say. But I'll say put up a private, something on your own, try to push to get more information and then go from there. But it's funny. We all have our own shortcomings, both men and women. This whole part of proverb.
Can we imagine if it's true? What would you suggest he ends up doing? Do you want him to back up or forgive?
My brother, just pray for the Holy Spirit to take over. Because forgive, she can still do it again. If it's true, you can see for another girl who's doing the same thing to you. So life is just funny. Pray to God to help you make a decision, because it's tough. You'd be like, it's the same thing where like ladies will say, are you going to break up with a guy because he's cheating? Because every guy cheats or every guy does something foolish. It's kind of the same thing here where every lady has her own shortcoming. Another lady might still be doing the same thing. Or maybe the next one ladies will meet to be doing the same thing. So, just pray to God. Let the Holy Spirit take control.
All right, JL. Right. Thank you so much. Okay, let me say hello to a few more people who've joined. Kevin Kuma says dialogue is the key. After that, a decision is taken. Kingsley says the pure reality about the show is that okay, that's weird. Your comment is really weird, Kingsley. Thank God I didn't read it. Ellie says it's important to know what his own opinion about this girl is, because you know her since 2006. Could it be the distance that exists between both? Go plan and ask next real questions to this lady, but be clean too, bro. Hello, Susie. And Angene says let him forget about taking her to the US for now. Hello, Sister Ngo. Jerry says I like this, my bro. Ernest says JR, I'm not even taking into consideration what the family is saying, but what the guy is telling him, that's my problem. Okay, I remember Mambole asked me how did the pictures come up. So apparently the girl was tagged on the picture, if I'm not mistaken. The girl was tagged on the picture, and a family member clicked on the profile that tagged her, and upon going through the pictures on that profile, saw pictures of the girl and the guy kissing, in quotes, passionately. And the pictures have been sent to the husband to see as well. And yeah, he's heartbroken. That's the word. And it's with a heavy heart he's writing to me. So he really wants to know, because as I said, let's say hello to God Love, hello Ali Delon, hello Mebune Nadine. As I said, he's currently talking to the man, and the man was actually shocked that he was writing to him, because the girl had told him that her husband was her cousin. So, and then the man also said that they are planning their engagement. So he's also kind of like surprised that, okay, what's happening? So what exactly is happening? Taking away the fact that the family might have miscommunicated the information, but why would the man lie too? And what is his gain for lying and giving such information like, okay, we are about to get engaged? Like, is it all a scheme? Is it all a plot for the wife to be discredited? Or is it really something that is happening? That's a problem right now. Let's say hello to Frank, hello to Atabe. And according to our brother, the woman does not lack anything. He gives her everything. And his family loves her. From the moment the family met her, the family told him he had to marry her. So she was the side chick before the family met her and liked her and and encouraged him to marry her. So let's just say she has a special spot in the family's heart. And since that moment, she does not lack anything. He gives her everything. And since 2006 that they know each other. So guys, come on, give your opinion. If you're trying to come on camera and unfortunately you cannot see the button, please just drop a comment saying you want to be brought on camera, and I'll bring you up on camera. But then again, you're still free to drop comments and share this video and invite friends to come give more advice to people, to this our brother who unfortunately was informed by his family that his wife is having a lover, and the wife is to be engaged to her lover soon. So yeah, it's very messy and I feel so sad about the thing. So yeah, hello Frank, hello. So who's trying to come on camera? Let me see who I can bring on camera so they can give their opinion, and then we can see how to bring it up on camera. And can we try and talk about Ellis's comments? Ellis says the guy should try and talk to his wife, and the guy should try and talk to his wife, and it should be open. Hello, Daryl.
Hey, Mommy, how?
Nade.
Yeah, topic anyway. I can't catch her halfway, but the way it is, I don't know. JR, I think I be my right hand person. Anything we talk, me the Bible. Anything talk, I correct. Yeah, you know, I don't get much for talk, but for what JR talk, it be like 95% true. Because my option, I say people they need date again. They just catch fun, then they end up inside situationship. Yeah, because it don't really talk at all. So not just the only thing that we talk. People they just catch na fun. Because even if you're serious with some person, you do everything. If I just buy boy, I say take boy. It go one that small plot of my fall. So no. So as he talk everything, I just lock. All with this way with the counter unlock by God's grace. I just all that I talk about. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, let's say hello to Enangene says the guy himself is a cheat. He should know better what to do. Jerry Santos is watching. Hello, Dave. Hello, Alicia. Okay, so according to Jerry, he's like everything is just to pray to God, to fall on the right person, and even when you find yourself in this kind of situation, you should ask on the Holy Spirit to guide you on what you need to do and the decision you need to take, because it's kind of a very, very tricky one, very tricky conversation today. So let's say hello to Melissa. Let's say hello to, let's say Chinese baby says Tina, JR is right. But as for me, men are the one. Huh? As for me, men are the ones that always push women. Okay, as for me, men are the ones that always push women. That's Chinese baby's opinion. Waza is watching us. Bonsoir. Merci. Malum is watching us. Hello, Malum. Darling is watching us. Hello, darling. Thank you for watching today's topic. So, according to what JR said, sometimes family can miscommunicate some information. They might be looking out for you, but then they tend to spoil something you're nurturing. So he was suggesting that the man, should ask more questions, dialogue with his wife, while running his own private investigation on the side to know exactly what is happening. And then some older viewers said it was better for him to slow down his decision to take her to the US for now until he's sure about what's happening. So those are the opinions coming up. Ellie says he can't say she has everything when he is not around to keep her warm because she did not accept you for materials. Okay, all right. I think that's an opinion earlier. Mrs. Yoti Emma Ikome mentioned earlier. She said that distance could be the factor for the break in their relationship, because you can't marry a woman for 2 years, you leave her in Cameroon, and then him is in the US, and then you expect the body not to want the attention, the care, and the warmth. But then the difference between the man and the woman is that maybe his own thing has not been found out yet, but the woman's own has been found out, if it's true. So if we have a follow-up of this topic, we would ask the man, why did you have to leave your wife for so long without bringing her to the US in the first place? Maybe there are reasons he couldn't bring her, maybe financial, political, you name it. So maybe there are some questions we cannot really answer ourselves. But as Ellie said, distance can be a reason why she's acting the way she's acting, or maybe she didn't even do something. Maybe it's just something that has been brought up to discredit her. The whole thing is, it's uncertain. It's really uncertain. So guys, if you want to come on camera, write down please that, I want to come on camera, but I don't know how to do it. Yes, I don't know how to do it, so bring me on camera. I'll bring you on camera. But unfortunately, I don't know. Someone said they don't see the button. Patty says, Tina, you're looking good. Thank you so much. Versace is saying hi. Versace, welcome to today's topic. I can't wait for you to drop an opinion or try to connect a video. As I was saying earlier, we had Mrs. Emayoti Kome, who told me as a suggestion via text messages, because she couldn't come live, that to her, distance is the reason why this couple is going through a hard time. Because as a couple, especially when you're married, you need to be with your partner and go along, move on with your life. But you can't leave your partner for 2 years in Cameroon and she's not seeing you, you are not with her 24/7. It's just difficult. So her own suggestion was they need to get together. They need to be in the same geographical location. I know it's big grammar, but people know what I mean. They should be in the same place so that they can start their life as a couple. And we have King Junior watching us. Hello, King. We have Norbert Noah watching us. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And a little recap. We are having a topic today from one of our viewers. And he wrote to me saying his family has informed him that his wife is having a lover. So what is your opinion? If you have an opinion, if you have an advice, if you have a suggestion that you want our brother to take home with because he's watching and he's having a heavy heart, please drop in the comment below. Or you can tell me, Tina, I want to come on camera. and I'll bring you on camera, and then we can have a little chat one-on-one. Some of the opinions we had earlier, majority of them said dialogue. Ask the woman what's happening while you're doing your own investigation. But dialogue. And others were like, she's fishy. She might be doing something there that you don't know of, and if you bring her to the US, she's going to run away with somebody else, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. So that's some of the opinions. And others are like trying to ask, they're wondering, why would she cheat on you? Like, what's wrong with your relationship? Has she always been a cheat? Or is it just a recent thing? Or is it just your family making up stuff? What's the problem? So we have Mike Monster watching us. Hello. We have Ken Payne watching us. Hi. How many minutes have we been talking so far? 36 minutes. Yes, so now Kim, yo. Let me drink water. All right. Let's see what Jerry is saying. Jerry says, before marrying her, it's a decision for you two. These issues need trust between them. 2 years, master. One person must cheat, else she has to go to a convent with the Reverend Sister. Jerry, don't kill me. But you guys are not actually understanding. We are not actually trying to investigate if she's cheating or she's not cheating. We are saying that hypothetically, if she's cheating, hypothetically, like, let's imagine she's cheating, what do you suggest our brother should do? Do you suggest he should forgive because of the distance? Because it's not that easy to not do something stupid when you're away? Or should he move on and say, okay, you broke my heart, I'll find another woman, but I'll still take care of my 8-year-old daughter? That's today's topic. That's what we're trying to look into. We are not really trying to figure out what she did, who she did it with, if it was true, because we are not investigating stuff. But we are trying to see if it's true. What should he do? What do you suggest him to do? So Inongene says, third party has no role in my relationship. Good dialogue with your wife. What if you guys were already married? What will you do? Actually, Inongene, they are already married. They have been married for 2 years. And they have known each other since 2006. So yeah, they are already married. And that's what's hurting him. So we have Tina watching us. We have Dudku, welcome. Eva is watching us. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Drop your comment, drop your opinion, or I'll bring you on camera and come and talk. So the two things we're trying to do right now is to provide advice for our brother who has found out that his wife might be having a lover. And then number two, we are trying to provide some advice for our brother who is having a heavy heart. How do we cheer him up? Like, how do you suggest he gets over this thing? Because it's messing with his head. He's sad, he doesn't do stuff anymore, he's just broken. You know, matters of the heart, they're not easy, yeah? So that's what we're trying to do now. We're trying to suggest how we can reassure him and give him advice on what to do next. Because right now he's talking to the man on the picture, and the man is telling him how he was told that the husband is the cousin. So he's like, guy, I don't know you. And the other one is like, I don't know you either. Oh my god. Yay. So yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. So Ever says, does he suspect her or he has facts? He has facts, my dear. So a little summary of what's been happening. The man has facts. He was sleeping, or let me not say, he was on his own side in the US, and his family contacted him saying, we've seen pictures of your wife passionately kissing this guy. These are the pictures, and they sent it to him. And then he tried to investigate, how did you get the pictures? And they told him the wife was tagged by a profile on Facebook. So they went to that profile, scrolled through the pictures, and saw the wife in it. So He was heartbroken, but he has not told the wife that he knows. But the family has told the wife that they know. So the wife has called him, trying to explain that the man on the picture is her friend's cousin or is her friend's brother, something, who she's trying to take money from because he's owing the friend something. So when she tried to explain, the man is like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? He's playing like he's acting ignorant towards the woman, acting like he doesn't know. Let's say hello to Raphael. So he's heartbroken because he's known this woman since 2006. The woman was a side chick. But when the family saw her, they liked her and they made him marry her, like encouraged him to marry her. So the family loves her and she has everything she wants, maybe financially or whatever, materially. I don't know what he meant by that, but she has everything she wants. She doesn't lack anything. And now this year, he was trying to make way for her to come and meet him in the US. But then with this happening, he's not so sure anymore. So Evra, that's a little summary of the topic. We have another comment on in text messages, and it's from a lady who says the fact that the wife has to lie about the nature of her husband to her lover by saying that it's her cousin, it means the wife is cheating. So the fact that the wife is lying, that the husband, that alone is very, very suspicious, because earlier on, as I told you, the man is currently, as we are live, currently talking to the man on the picture, and the man on the picture is kind of surprised that the husband, hello there.
Hello, Tina.
Happy Sunday.
Same to you. Interesting topic you have there.
Thank you. Tell me what's your opinion?
My honest opinion from the beginning, like I earlier said, dialoguing is the key to a relationship. This girl was a side chick in the beginning. That means the guy is a cheat even. So he married this girl. Doesn't really mean he loved the girl from the beginning, or is just influenced from the family. If you really love a girl, I believe you go dialogue with her first. Yes, if you've heard things, you've heard bullshit. Some people just gossip for nothing. Things like that happens, you know. People just say things for nothing. So I believe dialoguing is the key. If he has heard something, or now he's in contact with a guy and the guy is giving another story, it's for you to contact a woman and say, hey, I'm here, what's happening? You guys are legally married. But before you marry, don't have marriage vows. We all know that. Marriage is not something you should just get on one day and it leads you. Take the child into consideration. So it's not something to joke around and like you want to break up with her. Those are difficult decisions to take. Living in distance to play a role in the relationship. Yes, we understand that. But when a guy cheats, it sounds all normal and everybody's cool. Like, hey, he's cheating. But when a lady cheats, it becomes a whole situation. Yes, I'm not saying she has to cheat because I'm not in support of her cheating. It's not correct. Yes, I'm a typical example of, yes, my husband is not here. I'm alone. I'm in the family house even. Living with your family house in Douala. So it does not mean I have to do something or whatnot to, people can say one things or another, but cheating is wrong for her to do, or the pictures have to go viral on Facebook and all. I'm not saying she's right, but they should get to know her point too. Distance to play a role. Sometimes you break down, you're missing your partner. Sometimes you're faced with certain things, you're worried. It breaks down and she just wants to hang out a little bit, take some air, travel, have some fun, visit your family and things like that. But cheating is not a good thing for her to do. Yes, she's wrong if actually she did something like that. But the husband should just go and dialogue. I believe in dialogue. In my relationship, I don't entertain third parties. I don't believe, if you see my husband in bed with another woman, don't tell me if you love me. Don't tell me if you love me, because I don't want to know. Even I'm not interested in knowing what he's doing, what he is, wheresoever. I love my husband and I trust him. So I don't want to know. If I get to know myself, I'll go and dialogue with him. and I believe everything will be fine. Because before getting into a relationship, I know what I'm getting into. Life is not that easy as you put it, and relationship, we have been in 1 or 2 relationship. It's not that easy as you can say. So for me, it's okay. He should just go and dialogue with his wife and think of the marital vows they took. She hasn't killed somebody. It's not something. He should just postpone the trip of her coming to America for now and let them talk. And I believe trust play a greater role. You know her better. You guys have spent some time before you traveled. So you know her better than this. A sentence cannot make you break up with your relationship for years and put it down and all that. So I strongly hold on dialoguing and let trust and let love lead.
Okay, yeah.
Hello to my senior.
Yeah, go
Thank
ahead,
you,
go ahead.
Tina.
No, go ahead.
No, hello to my senior Abotoko and the rest, JR. I'm very happy for seeing you guys here all the time and your points and your role. Yeah, let love lead. Let's love lead. Let's love lead. Thank you,
Okay,
Tina.
dear. Okay, dear. All right. Wow, we're gonna take time to digest all what Enongene just said. Let's say hello to Diva Sonia. Nadine says, if I may ask, how long has a married couple been separated for? How long has the man been away in the US? 2 years. No. No. They haven't been away for 2 years. He has been married with a girl for 2 years, but I don't think, he told me he was not at his wedding. So probably he had a representative at his wedding. So I'm not going to provide information that I'm not sure of. But they are away. Evra says, if they are not legally married, then the guy should move on. If they are legally married and he loves her, then talk about it and make a manly decision. Bernard is watching. God love. Hello. Tell me if you want to come on camera. Welcome to today's video. Hello, Mambole. Okay. Let's see if we can bring Dude Cool on camera. Patty says, 2 years away from each other. Damn. Forgive her and move on. 2 years for an active girl. Come on. Think about it. Cheating is in such a relationship is not a crime, though it's not permitted because of your vows. Hello, Dude Cool.
Ava,
Ade.
happy Sunday.
Happy.
This issue so that's a very funny issue because to me it's very clear, it's crystal clear that they should break up. If I was in the man's shoes, I would just go away. First, you said the girl was a side chick. Then the family liked the girl, so the family brought them together, like pushed him to marry the girl. So that same family cannot go against you unless you're actually doing something. It means you've probably come into the family now, you're showing your true colors that, okay, now I have my grounds, you can do it, whatever you think you can do. And it's even backfiring for her because she's not even in the States. Probably her main objective was to get married and probably get to the States and probably abandon the guy. Even the guy is just lucky. He should just move on. Forget about the girl. That's just my own point.
Okay, Dude Cool. The way you shine it, you got to tell me that secret. Alright, Chinese baby says, my sister, better talk, thanks. Dave says, Ewang Atabe says, I think before taking a decision to marry the lady, and subsequent abandon her in Cameroon, I believe he should have considered those things, like that things like this could happen, and he accepted to deal with them. So tell that nigga, make it just call your wife to order and let them move on with their marital journey. I don't go me. Daniel says, girly, naive find them. Before they got married, he would have seen the signs. Guys, I'm sorry, my contact lenses are killing me, but he said before he got married, he could have seen the signs. Besides, she was a side chick and him a bad guy. Masa, make him move on, but take care of your kid. Dialogue in this case is a short-run solution. So Olivia is watching us. Obenkol is watching us. Welcome. Joyce says, according to men, it's very easy to drop the girl when she cheats. But when it's a man's turn, they believe you have to forgive them instantly and act all normal. Guys, you guys are constantly saying, oh, she was a side chick. Oh, it means he was a cheat, blah, blah, blah. But can we at least focus that people grow? people move on. You want to tell me, the men watching this video, that you once did not have a side chick somewhere, somehow? So if in 2006 you had a side chick and you're a matured man now, you don't have a side chick again, you have a wife, doesn't mean that your actions of the past should come in and dictate how your life is going on right now. It's not like I'm supporting, I'm just trying to have an open mind. Because even if she was a side chick, or she doesn't even know that she was a side chick, maybe she thought she was a main chick, whatever happened. But right now, they are married and they have got vows. So you going back to say, oh, this, that in the past, to me, let's move on to the current situation of things and what you suggest. So Olivia says, please Tina, help me with the topic. I'm late, thanks. Hello Frank and Olivia. Today's topic has to do with our brother who has been informed by his family that his wife is having a lover. So this our brother is based in the US. His wife is based in Cameroon. And it's rather unfortunate. Some pictures of her passionately kissing a man were found on Facebook by his family and were sent to him. And upon investigation, he's currently talking to the man right now, the man on the picture. And the man on the picture is saying that he did not know about the husband, that the woman told him that her husband was her cousin. So he was also surprised that he was talking to the husband. That kind of, I don't know you, what's happening? And the man on the picture also told him that they are preparing their engagement with the wife. And the little aspect I forgot to let you guys know, this man is also based in the US. Whatever happened between the wife and this lover happened when the lover came to Cameroon. So the man is also based in the US. So the husband is scared that if he brings the wife over to the US, the woman will go follow that man that is already in the US. So he's so scared, and I feel for him though. So I told him I was going to bring it up today, so we have an open discussion. So Pedla, that's today's topic. I hope you understood, Olivia. And these two know each other since 2006, but they have been married for 2 years, and they have an 8-year-old daughter. No, this is not 8. It's 8-year-old daughter. And he's worried. He doesn't know if he should move on, forgive, bring her to the US and they are happy, or let her go and look for his own life, start his own life. Okay, so I hope Olivia heard me. Flex says cheating is when a partner has been caught red-handed and we can't relate the past to the present. The guy should better think again and again. All right. Hello, Dutu.
I said this issue be complicated. I don't even hear the thing fine. Like, it's very funny. So wait, the side nigga actually, they saw pictures online saying that this girl was kissing some other person. Then the husband saw the pictures. And the husband is asking the side nigga, who are you? The side nigga is saying, your wife told me you were just a cousin.
Exactly.
Man, then there is nothing to talk about now. That man should just move on. It's clear that she's cheating. I even thought people were just saying, man, it's crazy. That's a woman that can kill you. That woman can kill that man. If that man eventually brings her to the state, the woman is capable of poisoning him. You tell your side nigga, you tell your side nigga that your husband, someone you're married to, that he's just your cousin. Then he's capable of killing that woman, that man, sorry. Man, the man should just move on. There is nothing to even talk about. Don't even find out, because it's the man in question that they saw the pictures that of the man kissing your wife. Is the man telling you that your wife told me that you are just cousins? It's not like he heard it from somebody. He's hearing it from the horse's mouth, man. He's lucky. He should go. He should move on. Fine black girl, the American. Are you married? Tell him that you're not married.
No. Bye-bye. All right. Let's say hello to Myra. Hello, big sis. Thank you for joining today's topic. Every head do scatter. Eva, hello Myra, and this girl Nawatu, Egbo, hello, happy Sunday Egbo. Okay, so a recapitulation because apparently people did not understand. So and what Dude Cool was saying is the wife has told the side dude or the lover that her husband is the cousin, and this lover is also based in the US, and they are preparing their engagement. Those are the last messages I received before going live, and I think our brother is currently watching us. So he says, my wife told him I'm her cousin and that he has sent her money and they are planning for their engagement. Those are the last words that our brother sent to me before this video. So apparently it's a relationship because the guy is not in Cameroon. No, don't get it twisted. The guy is in the US. He came to Cameroon, met the wife. They had their thing. The wife told him that her husband is her cousin. The lover took his bag, went back to the US, is sending her money, and they're preparing their engagement. Only for the lover now to have the husband write to him, asking him, who are you? And the lover is like, who are you? This girl told me you're her cousin. And the husband is like, she told me something. It's so crazy, man. I know I'm laughing, but it's actually something that our brother is dealing with right now. So he's having a heavy heart. Oh, we have Berkeley joining us. Hello, dear. Bernard says, happy Sunday. I'm really enjoying the show. Tabe says, once a cheat, always a cheat. Mambole says, let me be the next one on live. Okay. Dude should just block the girl and anything related to that girl. Bruno is watching us. Hello, Mambole.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, at first I didn't understand the topic very well. I mean, maybe I was asking on whose wall they saw the photos. I mean, but whatever I'm saying now, I want to assume that it is already clear that the girl is doing what they say she's doing. Yes, from a very practical point of view, the US is a very, very, very complicated country. I mean, you don't want to bring somebody here who will get you into some kind of trouble. Yeah, but it's unfortunate they are already married. So what I would suggest is for this guy to really take time and think, because I mean, by induction, I don't know what I mean by induction is if something happens the first time, you can deduce from that is going to happen again, and eventually if that girl gets into this country, trust me that he's not going to be. I mean, that boy will have no control over her. I'm just making deductions from what is available now. So and I want to see this again as some kind of a challenge the girl is trying to make. I mean, for several years you have been in the US. You can't get me over. Okay, I'm going to prove to you. I'll get someone else to bring me over. I mean, this guy should be very, very, very careful. She needs to be very careful. We see things every day in this country. So please, the worst thing anyone can get his or herself into is get someone here that will get into that kind of a mess. Life here is I mean, at first it's difficult. It's difficult. You have to like work. Because to work and even do anything seriously, you need your mind. And like you noted earlier, things of the heart are things that can just break a human. So the guy should be very, very careful, absolutely careful. For now, I would suggest he suspends every arrangement, every plan of, say, getting the girl over here for a while. Probably the other guy will hurry up. So, time is something that always proves. So let him give it a bit of time. Thank you very much. Hello to everyone watching.
All right, guys. Another information I forgot to add. Don't mind, the story was too long, so I forgot a little bit of things. But apparently, he sent this girl to school. So she's smart. So since 2006, apparently he sent her to school. It's like something you've invested in, and then you see this kind of feedback. It's kind of like, it's not easy on him. So let's say hello to G Collins. Kevin, hello. Remember, if you want to come on camera, just write that you want to come on camera. I'll bring you up on camera. G Collins says, but it's really difficult. Well, to be sincere, if I'm the one, I will forget about her and delete everything that concerns her in my life, even though it's not going to be easy. Becklin says, Tina, this your show is becoming an addiction to me. Oh, I can't afford to miss. G. Collins says, if I'm the one, I will find out for myself because not everything is good to believe. Hello, Blessing. Becklin is trying to know the topic. Dutku says, let that man not think twice. Dump the girl before she gets to the US and dumps you at the airport. Olivia Ayuk says, this shows in all indication that the wife can kill the husband because you're getting married to a man for 2 years, and I know of which the man has invested a lot in her life, and yet tell her side man that her husband is the cousin. My brother, please move on with your life, else you will go to your grave. Let's say hello to Melvis. So for Becklin, who is asking, today's topic has to do with our Cameroonian brother who was informed by his family that his wife is having a lover. So apparently a weird profile tags the wife on some pictures, and a family member decided to go to that profile and scroll through, only for her or him to go through and realize that there are some pictures of the wife and a man kissing passionately. So the family member sent those pictures to the husband saying, here is your wife. And the husband has reached out to the man on the picture asking, who are you? And the man on the picture says, so and so person, lover, I take care of her, I've sent her money and we're planning our engagement. And she told me you are her cousin. So the husband is very sad because he's known her since 2006. And he sent her to school. She doesn't like anything. And he was planning on bringing her over with their 8-year-old daughter. But with such a thing happening, he can't eat, he can't sleep, he can't concentrate. He's heartbroken. So that's today's topic. And if you have some advice, please drop it in the comments. The brother really needs it. Really needs it. If you have a word of prayer, a word of advice, a song he should listen to, something that would cheer him up, please drop it in the comment, or I'll bring you on camera so you can talk and reassure this man and how to go about his life. So Ellis Wayne says, it's funny, a colleague told me my baby was begging him to take her out for clubbing. And I was like, really? Go on, bro. Just to say people are so talented when it comes to destroying couples. Okay. Boris Sue is watching. Hello, Boris. Becklin says, are they legally married? Yes. They are legally married for 2 years now. So more information reaching me right now is that she's about graduating from nursing school, and he's sent her to school. He has sent her money. In fact, he has taken care of her as a husband would take care of his wife. And he's asking himself, how can he move on from all of such investment, everything? And that's what we are trying to bring up today. Eva says, let's read Eva's comments. Eva says, we all know shit happens everywhere. They have been separated for a long time. This guy can't swear that he is righteous either. And the girl didn't respect the guy enough, so she may have to pay the price. And this is not a friend to anyone. Rather than wasting time pondering or thinking, just talk things out and stop wasting time. Inongene is still watching us. Spring says, my dear sister, I cannot lie. You let that brother, just forget about that girl. Okay, so the information is still coming in. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So Prince says time does not wait for anyone. Evra is saying time does not wait for anyone. So everybody is saying talk about it. If it's move on, move on. If it's fix it, fix it. You don't have time to be contemplating and to be feeling bad, this, that, this, that. So Dotco says, Tina, I beg, wait, I don't understand. Both men are in the US and the girl is in Cameroon. When did they kiss and who posted the picture? Please explain. It's a little bit fishy. So the lover constantly comes to Cameroon. It's not a thing to him. But the husband does not often come to Cameroon because even at his wedding, he was not there. But apparently the lover comes and goes. So when the lover came, they hung out, took their pictures, and then the lover has gone back. You understand? While he's there, both the lover and the husband are sending her money and taking care of her. The lover is preparing his engagement to her, and the husband is preparing ways to bring her to the US. So that's it. So Becklin says, Tina, for the 2 years of their marriage, has the guy been living apart from her? Yes, sir, my sister. They have been living apart. Prince says, I'm in the US too. Okay. J. Collins says, Tina, please tell the guy, let him forget about the girl because if he continue, he will die before his time. Okay. Inongene says, some people are really talented on breaking up people's relationship. What if the side dude is simply telling a lie though? Okay. Peddler says, my advice is the husband should leave her because if she goes to the States, she's gonna do same. Stephanie is watching. Alice is watching. Okay, guys. We have a little update in the situation that is gonna make the situation go crazy. So, before this man married his wife, you remember I told you she was the side chick. Well, he had a main chick, the woman that took care of him and was there for him. Well, even though he married his wife, he still kept in contact with that lady. And right now, that lady is pregnant for him. Okay? Hey, this story is complicated. Oh. So right now, the lady is pregnant for him. And he is saying that both of them are cheat. Oh, both of them are cheat. That him and the wife, they are cheat. Him, his former woman, the woman that was there for him when they started the journey, but that the family instead encouraged him to marry by the side chick. That woman is now pregnant for him, but the woman. Shh, shh. This story is getting heated. Let me concentrate. So he's right now expecting a baby for a woman that was there for him when everything started in his life. So the woman was there, nurtured, took care of him. And when he got married, they decided that, okay, they will be having sex, no strings attached, up until when... This job that people have given me, I said to God, they're going to pay me. So let me take some comments. So please let's be serious. He's watching us, so please let's help our brother. So right now he has his wife in Cameroon that have been married for 2 years, but he has a woman that he has been close to before marrying the wife. When he married the wife, him and the woman, they concluded, okay, it's just gonna be sex, and they have been doing it. The woman is in the US. They have been doing their thing up until now that the woman is pregnant, but that woman doesn't know anything from him. She's in her own corner. She's doing her own thing. She's not even claiming anything. She doesn't want to claim the man. She doesn't want to do nothing. That's the situation right now. So Mabole says, case closed. The girl won. Arrest my case. Eva says, I don't know why I'm laughing, guys. You guys are evil. Okay. Alice Way says, I beg, I need a glass of water. This one, everyone says, this one, do one with me. I tell you this story. Don't go say the man. because the man is not serious. Okay. Prince wants me to put him on camera. Okay, as soon as we're done with
Hello, Tina. This your story is getting to something else.
I'm telling you there.
I said from the beginning that this guy should dialogue with his wife. And what did you guys say? Dude Cool was like, break up, break up, break up, break up. Now we are getting the real story, right? Okay. Wow. So who is the cheat then? It's the man, it's clear. He's the bad guy. Maybe this girl has also information about what he has been doing in the US. It's now he's opening up to you too. Maybe this girl has information on what he has been doing. So she did something that was, I don't know how to put it. She did something that was wrong, but I won't say I'm happy or I'm encouraging her. They are both wrong. And in marriage, I told you from the beginning, third parties are not allowed. They are adults. Before they got into it, I believe they must have known themselves somehow to a certain extent, or getting married. Distance play a role too in a relationship. Like I said, sometimes we have to hold back our fears. Sometimes you miss the opposite sex. You have to just hold on to it and think of the past or something to hold on to. Look onto your child and hold on to it. Like someday we are going to be together again. Yeah. So it's clear. The man is the bad guy. Thank you.
Okay, dear.
Wow.
Let me take Prince Nwana on camera. Berkeley says, Tina, in as much as everyone here is being emotional about this issue, I want to think with my head and not my heart. For that husband, what was he thinking about when he got married to her and left her? Hello, Prince.
Hello, Tina.
Hi.
Yeah, Tina, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm cool. I'm Prince. Yeah. I want to just say something about this situation. Both the guy and the girl, they are all bad. They are all cheats. Yeah. Because to me, I'm from Cameroon too. Yeah, I know how the girls come here and they do. As they come and do their what they call nursing, they start earning $6,000 a year or $60,000 a year. They start dragging a man to court, abandoning you. They want to claim properties and all this. Or they're like, now you have come clear to the story. That man needs deliverance. The man needs deliverance. Let the man come to my church. Give him. I can send you my number. Let him come. I'll deliver him first. Before I deliver the girl. The man needs deliverance, because you cannot go and put a girl as a side chick. Then you have another lady that you're keeping, and now the lady is pregnant after having 2 children with that girl. May God punish the devil. And now another man wants to claim ownership of that girl. Maybe you have abandoned her, and the man now sees that the girl needs help. So he's bringing the man. We don't even need to come into this situation, because the man first of all needs to go to church and cry like blind Bartimaeus for help. Yeah. But for me, my sister, I will not hide it from you. I cannot leave a girl down in Cameroon there that I'll come and tell you that I will bring you here to US, because as it comes here from the airport, it's a different situation. Oh. They start calling you from baby. They start calling you from your name. From your name, they start signing. From signing, they start. In US, we don't beg for salt, but Cameroonian ladies beg for salt. As they are begging for salt, they are begging for pepper. As they are begging for pepper, they are leaving. So that man, let the two of them sit and talk about this seriously. Let them sit and talk about this seriously. Yeah, it is either the man leave her or they go their separate way. Because the man is already having a lady pregnant for him. He's not serious. He's not serious. You are hiding this thing.
No, I'm I'm on contact with the man now. So as the information comes, I'm updating it.
Then why was he hiding it? That means he does not need help. The man does not need help. Because if I need help, I'll come at plane. I'll come at plane and tell people that I need help for this. So let that man first of all look for a Bible believing church and go and look for his deliverance first. Because if a lady open her leg, give you 2 children, means she loves you. Seriously. A lady cannot give you 2 children without love.
Okay,
Yeah. So
let me take someone on camera so we can have different opinions. Berklin was saying, in short, Tina, from this your new information, tell that guy to take his wife back and take care of his child from the other woman. Marriage is not dating. Dutko says the man does not need advice. He needs Jesus. He is not faithful, yet expecting some other to be faithful. Blessing says this nigga is a clown. Estrella says, Estrella, I like your name, man. I like the way it sounds in my mouth. Please, I need a stadium to dance with the lady. She has won. Emmanuel is here. Hello, Emmanuel. Marco Jr., hello. Daniel says, thunder fire that woman. Jezebel. Dutko says, let that man decide it's fried, boiled, or roasted thunder to think. I even took his side. Damn it. Colin says, oh boy, carry a wala, you be thiefless. Emmanuel says, how far, bro? The guy says, lie. Both of them are cheat, but the girl is a professional cheat. She knows how to play her card well. Bertrand is watching us. Pedler says, we all understand that being in a distance relationship is not easy. Even if she was cheating, she shouldn't not start making arrangements to marry another man. Berkeley says, Collins and the boy is not a cheat too. Ever says, you see, what goes around comes around. Even if the other lady doesn't want anything, wait until she puts to bed. Child support will come out of nowhere. I knew there was another side of the story though. Zufua says, I love this initiative. Keep it up. Thank you. Berkeley says, Tina, I'm tired, but I must talk. Please put me on camera. Oh, baby, what will I do without you? My dear, you don't get, you don't have the video icon, Berkeley. Please, I don't know if you're using a computer or your phone, but I cannot invite you. Hello to Ben Jr. Ellie says, on my first comment, I said he should make sure he is clean before looking into what this lady does. But bro, you need to apologize to this lady. You have nailed down twice. You have nailed down since 2016. TK George is watching. And Ongene says, this guy is just using this story as backup. Pedler says, most people cheat in distance relationships, but not to an extent of having a baby and also preparing to marry another man. Junior is watching. Dutko says, tell that man we are selling thunders. That's what he needs most. Mambole says, this guy na midfielder. Choi, bro, you pass Iniesta for Barca. Please, you both have house cleaning to do. Sweep the house and dust the mess. For all have sinned, but the man do a greater extent. Zoe Nash is watching. Prince is watching. Distan is watching. Princess says the two of them need Jesus. So guys, you guys are killing me. Who wants to come on camera, please? If you don't want to come on camera, let me know in the comments. I'll bring you up on camera and you can give me your opinion. So if I want to summarize today's topic for those who are joining us, do not forget, share this video, invite your friends, tag your loved ones, because it's getting sweeter and sweeter. So we have our brother in the US who has been with a lady since 2006. They've known each other since 2006. They've been married for 2 years. And they have an 8-year-old daughter, one 8-year-old daughter, and he was making plans for the woman to come over to the US to come and meet him. And apparently, some pictures of the lady kissing another man surfaced online, and he found out about them through his family. And now he's heartbroken because he was trying to bring the woman over to the US. But the little tricky part is, he himself has a woman on the side who has been with him since the whole journey started. His whole life journey started. She's been taking care of him and they've been together. But once he got married, they agreed that it was just going to be sex. but rather I don't know if you say fortunately or unfortunately, the woman got pregnant. His own side woman got pregnant. But the woman does not want anything. She's calm. She does not want she does not get married to the man. She does not want to claim anything. His problem now is his wife. Why? What should he do if the wife is actually cheating on him with this guy? Let me remind you that he has spoken to the lover, the alleged lover of his wife, and the alleged lover said, your wife told me you were her cousin. How can you say you are her husband? Dun dun. So they are both looking at themselves like, who are you? Who are you? That kind of scenario. So Eta is saying, hello Stan. Eta says, great job Tina. Thank you. Just bring them, bring me on. Okay. All right. Berkeley, I'm still waiting for you to have that little camera on your profile. Hello Epie. Thank you for joining. Peddler says the other lady in the States knows what she's doing.
Hello?
She's gonna hook you down with child support. Hello.
Yes, Tina, you said that man is listening, right? Yes, first of all, I want to talk directly to that man. Bros, you are very, very confused. Your life is just an arrangement. You understand? You need to put yourself together and try to fix things. That girl who is cheating on you, who you say is your wife, probably found out that she cannot deal with that kind of arrangement. So she's trying to move on. Let her do her thing. Just let her go. You understand? Your life is messed up. Nobody will accept to do that kind of shit with you, man. Even those crazy girls in America won't do that. The white girls, like they say they are crazy, they won't accept that kind of arrangement. That is really mad. It's madness. You guys have been in Europe and you're adopting the culture and you want to put it on our sisters. My sister, you're doing a good job. Go you, leave that man. That man, you're just confused, man. You cannot help. He has invested. You understand? You have invested in this girl. The point is now the girl is more educated. She's become wiser. She's seen that life is not all about all the arrangements you do and here and that. She can pay you back. Because if it's my sister, I'll tell you that pay the man back. Probably the girl was even thinking that you bring her in America. You're just lucky that you found out because the girl will get to America and go to another. How can you live? How can you have a woman, you have another side woman that you just said, okay, I'll be sleeping with you, or this one will be giving birth to my children? It's the same thing. Sex brings children. So how can you be having sex here and you're having sex there and you expect both of the women to be together? Everybody wants to belong. Everybody wants to belong. So the girl is probably looking for somewhere that she'll call her own. So you cannot keep keeping people as side here, side there, man. It's never going to work. So you need a lot of Jesus in your life, a lot. Like people have been saying, you need Jesus. I don't know if you go to church, but that's the only thing you need. Your life is so messed up, bro. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So much, Dude Cool. Remember, if you want to be like Dude Cool and come on camera, just write to me. Tina, bring me on camera. Like magic, you're on camera. Let's say hello to Metis Noah. In Ongene it says, this guy has more to say, please. Updates on pregnancy few minutes ago. Please just tell us the whole truth now. Connie saying, shut up your mouth. Yeah, my man, you the support waiting. Okay. The last information I got from our brother is that the girl, the wife is never satisfied. And that she's never satisfied with money. She always wants more money. And that's the reason why, even with her lover, they're having a problem. Because apparently she's never satisfied with money. She always wants more money. So that's the last information I got from him. And I think that's summarily... But even though he has his flaws, remember, he who has never sinned should cast the first stone. None of us here are perfect. We all have our flaws, but it takes a lot for someone to reach out to us, to table his problem and to ask for help. There's strength in asking for help, and there's strength in seeking for advice. And that's what he's doing right now. He's asking for help, he's asking for advice. He's not asking to be judged or castigated. But I want to thank you guys so much. You guys have been of great help. You guys have been advising him. You've been showing support. You've been giving help to both parties, and I genuinely appreciate that. I do hope at the end of this topic, he will learn something. He will take a few comments out of this conversation and say, "Oh, at least this is how I should do." to make my life a little bit better. So Prince says child support is waiting for him here in the US. Dimitri is watching us. Diamond is watching us. Yannick says, I want to go on camera. Okay, Yannick, let me bring you on camera. Bienvenue, ma chérie. You're late, princess. But I forgive you. So let's see if we can bring Yannick on camera. As I was saying earlier, today's topic is very, very, very complicated. Hello, Yannick.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I was just on the platform by my friend Wana Bismarck, he just shared, so I was just waking up from sleep, so I just saw it was a bit interesting, but I was just prompted in my spirit to say something. You know what I mean? At this point in time, I have been where the brother is. You know what I mean? And I can say something to him, birth from experience. Information is either destructive or constructive. And this man is too humble to come on social media to seek for help. That's how humble he is. And I believe that at the end of this encounter, he should be really blessed. I don't know if he's a Christian. I want to give him my biblical stand. If he will listen to me, it's not the time for him to even expose too much of the girl's weaknesses and stuff like that. Some people can portray those attitudes only to you. It can be, it was not meant to be. It's fine. She can be all that way to you, but to another man, she will be okay. That is to say, if you say all those things, if at all she has to leave you, the other partner may find it uncomfortable. So you have to be very wise at this point and be very plain in your speech. She's the one trying to leave you. I'm a Christian. 1 Corinthians 5:15 said, but if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God has called us to peace. I will say this. You are not the one that wanted the girl to go. You will not want to also be with a woman that doesn't love you either. You know what I mean? If the woman says she wants to go, then where you need help now is for you to be able to overcome the pain of her leaving than to endure forever the pain. Do you understand? That's where you need help from. How do you begin if she's leaving? Because you cannot stop her from going if she wants to go. That will be an abuse to her opinion. You don't want to do that. Again, if she goes, will your life be in disorder? I disagree. You'll be perfectly perfect. You just need help to move on from that point. You know what I mean? So, my brother, all I will advise you is, it's just a challenge. It doesn't matter how it looks like. There is nothing that comes to a man except that which is common. It has happened to other people. It has just happened to you. And you never know. It may be a setup for a set forth. You never know. So I just pray that you shouldn't see it like it's a disappointment that will bring down your life. No, it's not like that. What's the way forward? If this girl says she's leaving, let her go. Love takes people's opinion. You love her so much that's why you want her to be happy with her life. Let her go in peace, and then you move forward. You will find someone that loves you and that believes in you.
So
I believe that.
what advice do you give for the fact that he has a kid with the wife and he has another baby on the way? What do you advise him to do?
With the girl?
Yeah, he has an 8-year-old child with his wife, and then he has another baby on his way from his side woman, from a woman he's just been having on the side.
Okay, the guy is having a woman on the side. He and the woman, are they married right now? The other woman on the side?
No, they were just having sex. No strings attached. And then the woman got pregnant for him.
The woman got pregnant for him. Now the point is, if the girl is living and they have a child, they only have to take care of the child. The one that is pregnant for him, if he loves that one, he should get married to her. To me, because if I didn't know what happened that the woman is leaving, I didn't get to find out. My point is, I was just intervening at this juncture where I saw a lot of comments from brothers and stuff like that, and I saw that the guy is in the state where he needed help. I didn't know what happened. Was it the situation that he gave a woman, he got a woman pregnant, that's why the woman is leaving?
No, she doesn't even know about it.
Okay, then that therefore means that the woman doesn't love him. The woman doesn't want to be with him. That's where I come in. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, you don't force the person. Let them go. You take care of your child. Unanimously, you take care of your child. And then the woman you got pregnant, if you love her and then she loves you, you get married to her. You know, because you two moving from one woman to another, giving the child here and child here and child here, it won't help you either. You have to settle down and be faithful. You know what I mean? Having this child now with this other woman, you come now to this woman, you are pregnant, and then before you know it, you don't want this one again, you want to go to another woman. That's already, you are trying to put your life in a disorder because of your situation. Don't make sure you don't get to that point. If this woman you are with that is carrying your baby right now, you love her and she loves you, try to settle down from there and don't look too far again. Don't look too far, because you can look too far and then, you know, you get yourself into more trouble.
All right.
So that's my advice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yannick. He said a lot of words of wisdom, and okay, let's take some comments. Let's say hello to Ever says, even if he has invested in this girl, this other lady invested resources, time, energy in him, and he still went ahead to marry another. So what goes around comes around. Colin says, child, but some guys can pretend for Africa. God bless you, Pastor. Okay, this is all about the pastor's comments. Let's say hello to Kadzem. Okay, so we've been speaking for how many? Close to 1.5 hours. I don't like maths. So it's 6:30 p.m. right now in Cameroon, and we started at 5 o'clock. So we've been talking for a couple of about an hour now. No, Jesus, more than an hour. Inagene says, is that simple? This guy is using his story as backup. Just continue with what you have in America. Colin says, Mr. Pastor, are you trying to say he should marry the second time? Hope you understand the Bible. Okay, today's topic is all about helping a brother out who has his side chick pregnant on the side, but the lady is not claiming anything. She's her own person, independent. She's not asking for anything, staying low-key. But then his problem, the reason why he even brought up this topic, is not the woman who is pregnant for him. It's the fact that he saw pictures of his wife with a man on the internet, pictures of his wife and a man on the internet, and the woman was passionately kissing that man. And his family saw the pictures and sent him the picture saying, hey, to the man on the picture, the lover is telling the husband that this girl told me you are her cousin, you are her husband. And the man is like, yeah, I'm a husband. Who are you? And apparently the wife is already preparing her engagement.
Hello. Greetings.
Hi.
Talking as a seminarian of the Catholic Church, my own contribution. When I came online, your story was so interesting, and seeing a situation that this guy needed a kind of advice. So, but the problem is, I have seen into it some 2 key points. Are they Christians?
I don't know.
Okay, they are not Christians. And this guy, he is legally engaged or married with the first lady. And they have a daughter.
Legally married.
And they have a child. Okay.
Yeah, they have a
now,
daughter.
Because he went to USA, he met someone or like a side girl, and the lady is pregnant for him. Is the second lady who is pregnant for, is he in USA or still in Cameroon? Like the second, the girlfriend.
The second lady has been with him all through his life.
Yes.
And she's in the US. She was the main woman, but his wife was the side woman that the family liked. So he married her because of that. But his main woman is in the US with him.
Yeah. So you see, if people really understand what is marriage, yeah, I believe things like this, it's a kind of a tricky story, something very, very complicated. Yeah, if this guy, the lady who both of them are now in USA, they have started for a long time, and then his real wife, who is bearing a daughter of his, legally married because the family likes the baby or likes the first wife, then it's something he should go to the legally. He should just forget the fact that the lady he left in Cameroon with a child is going out with another guy. If truly he loved the lady, because a child, for the sake of the future of the marriage and the future of the child, abandoning the lady and the child, going in now for like the first girlfriend, but they are not married. They are not married. And for the sake of Christ and for the sake of marriage being a vocation instituted by Christ, where a man must come, must join with his wife, and the two shall become one. And God being like, and whatever they do, they need to, for the sake of Christ or for the sake of Christian life, knowing that they will give an account on how they regulate their lives on earth as marriage people. So my advice to the guy, if truly he loved his wife, despite the fact that the wife have cheated, because the guy too is a cheat. He too is not, no one is perfect. But if truly he still loves the baby or the wife, he should go back to the wife for the sake of Christian life and for the sake of the future of the child, forgetting about the girlfriend in USA. Keeping us, the fact is that USA, this idea of USA is a kind of complication for a lot of people. What is USA? I prefer to be in Cameroon than to be in USA, my dear. Although I cannot really predict with the intention of some people, thinking that maybe when they're in USA, it's like kind of, no, the guy should go back to the wife in Cameroon. If truly he loved the wife and for the sake of his family, yeah. If truly the family too, his family, the guy's family love the lady and they know that the lady is so kind, this distant relationship too is full of temptation, especially for women who do not have patience. This kind of distance, like a guy coming to or abandoning your wife for years, you are in USA, hugging up, and they just come maybe after 3 years to see them. It's a kind of temptation too for some women. So he should just go back. He should just forgive and then go back to the wife. That's just my own little contribution. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Tina.
much.
Evarist-
Wow. Dingy's contribution was very rich. It was quite different from the pastor's contribution, because the other pastor was saying the guy should leave the wife and go and marry the side woman if they love themselves, because if the wife doesn't want to stay, he should let the wife go and let the wife to be happy and pray to God how to overcome the pain. But then this other pastor is saying, no, forgive your wife for cheating, because you yourself, you're a cheat. And you understand that leaving your wife all these years is not easy on her. So if she has made that mistake and you yourself have also made a big mistake, you two should forgive each other and work on it. Go to Cameroon, bring your wife over, and you guys should leave. And he said people do not really understand the concept of marriage before getting married. That's why so many of such issues come up. But to say he should leave the wife and go to the side woman, he was not in support of that. He said, work on your marriage, forgive, move on, because marriage is a job, it's a workshop. You need to give accounts at the end of the day to the Lord. So that was the pastor's own contribution. Nasako says he can endure, let him do so. And Angene says, Tina, very soon I will see this guy on the Murray show. Toto. And the woman who wants nothing will soon start asking for diapers and more. He can't just have both of them in the America. That's where he is confused. Go and dialogue with your wife and take care of your baby mama. Married life is a married life. Eta says perfect answer. We have Uchenna talking. Mambole says, Mr. Seminarian, assuming you have never tasted, your idea, though brilliant, is hypothetical. I stand to be corrected. Okay, that one I don't know anything there. So we are at 45 minutes to 7 o'clock. We round up our show at exactly 7 o'clock, and we've been talking since 5 o'clock. So it's 2 hours of non-stop conversation. Our brother is watching us, and he's very appreciative of the comments, the advice, the opinions, the words of prayer, the word of guidance, and every other thing that we had to do today. And remember, at the TN Talk Show, if you have anything you're dealing with, any situation you find yourself, any heartache, any worry, any trouble, you have only one thing to do: contact me, contact the team. You send us an email at the tntalkshow@gmail.com. You write to us on social media on at the TN Talk Show for all social media. And if you want to give us a call, it's 657-688045 with +237 in front of it for the Cameroon code. And I'll say again, it's 657-688045. That's if you want to give a text, you want to call and say, Tina, this is a problem, and I will reply to you as soon as possible, like instantly. And then we can table it to the TN Talk Show viewers. As you see today, we had so many people coming to give their own 2 cents. So that's what we do. And JR says, when I live on for Jesus. J. Collins says, Tina, my last advice for the guy is for him to go back to his wife to Cameroon. That's Collins. So summarily, everyone is saying, you two are cheats. You two have broken the vows of marriage. If the wife's own cheating is proven, because her own is still allegedly, so it's not like for sure, but if it's proven, then you two have cheated. People are saying forgive, move on with your life as a couple, go and bring your wife, una start on a journey. But then if the wife is really determined in going, she should leave, she should go, and you should find a way to be happy. So I hope, even though as the opinions were so many, he could at least pick up 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5 opinions that were good and positive, that he could learn from and say, oh, this person made sense. I'm trying to bring Eva on camera, but unfortunately, you're not picking, my dear. So we're about to round up. We have less than 10 minutes to stay on camera. So Evra, pick up your phone. Ever pick up your phone and trying to bring you on camera. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want to have such a topic over again, and you have something on your mind, that your heart is aching, your mind is worried, write to us, the tntalkshow@gmail.com, or on social media at the TN Talk Show, or you can call me on 657-688045. You can call me, or you can contact me personally on my private page, Tina Nalova Ikome. No, Tina Ikome, look at me. I don't even know my name. The Godfather is watching, and Guy says, Tina, how is Cameroon today? Cameroon is fine. We're trying our best, holding on to life. The main problem is recently they've been taking the electricity. So I'm surprised it's still on. Normally around 6 it goes and comes back around 9:30. That's in Yaoundé. I don't know about the other towns, but we thank God we're pushing. Alright guys, thank you so much for being there for our brother today, who was watching all through the program, and he's very appreciative of the advice, the laughter, the criticism, the cautioning, the prayers, everything, the whole package. Is very appreciative of it. And to see someone as mature as he is come and ask for help on social media, it means he's really willing to change. He's really willing to get advice and opinions. And Patty says, Tina, I have been asking you to put me on camera, but you didn't respond. My dear, you don't have the camera icon on your profile. I don't know if you're using your phone or you're using a computer, but I cannot really see a camera icon, which I need to bring you on camera. So can you please just work on it? I don't really know, so we can see how it's done. So guys, we have less than 15 minutes to go. Shout out to everyone. Evra, I've been trying to call you. You're not picking. If you don't pick, you do. I'm calling you right now. Can you please pick up? Hello, sweetheart. Hello.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry. I called you the first time. You don't pick. I said, ah.
No,
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. My phone just tripped. I don't know what happened. It just tripped.
Okay. All right. Give me your opinion.
So this is a very heated. I mean, I just joined from the beginning because sometimes I just always join your shows and just watch. But this time, it was a very disturbing story. Honestly, it was very disturbing, and I thought, okay, so I might have one or two things to say, but then the story just gets more and more complicated. Every second there is something new. There is some new information. This one is cheating. No, it's only that one that was cheating at first, and then we noticed that both of them are cheats. And now this one was the side chick, and now we noticed the side chick became the main chick, and then the main chick, the main chick is now the side chick who is pregnant, who is pregnant, who is pregnant for the same guy. Okay. Okay, so these are like the analysis, and at the end of the whole story, it's too complicated. It's way too complicated and it's out of hand. And I have a couple of things that I should tell this guy. His life is a mess, is a big bowl of mess.
Yep.
And the very first thing when you notice that your life is in a mess, you have to just move away, go away. Just, if you want to abandon, if you want to talk, but you have to move away from everything that causes your life to be in a mess. Just, yes, you have to move away. You have to sort yourself. You have to try and change air, change environment, change even friends. Change even friends, please. And all these family members who put you in this mess, you have to take a break from them. I'm sorry to say it. Family is family. I didn't say leave. I didn't say abandon. I didn't say don't get in touch with them again. I said take a break from them, because at the beginning of this story, I don't know if I heard about the family, but then I heard when it went on, I heard that the family, he was with this lady who was in the US, and the family preferred the side chick, who is the lady who is the current wife in Cameroon. And now
Right.
it is the same family that has dug into this girl's life and found out that, oh, she's not that perfect. You know, she's not that perfect as they thought she was. So if the family had just mind their business and let this guy be with this lady he was with, he would never have been in this whole mess in the first place. All of this mess will not just be. I know a lot of good relationships that have been just turned around, just gone the other way down the drain because of family and friends. So if you have a good relationship, what your spirit tells you about it, just follow your instincts. If it goes wrong, you have only yourself to blame. But if you listen to friends and you listen to family, then when it goes wrong, you feel the need to want to blame someone, or this is, it is like a human nature. When something is wrong, we are looking for someone to blame. So right now, he's seeking for advice because he's frustrated, you know. He is completely frustrated. Family put him in this. My conclusion, family put him in this mess. And now he may be thinking the lady in the US, she doesn't want to have anything. He's believing in all of that. But trust me, this is abroad. And people just, things happen. You know, situations just, it could just change. This lady's gonna have a baby. And then he will, trust me, he will pay salary. I'm not saying what do they call this, child support. I will not call it child support, it's salary. Girls do this for a living. They just look at you very well, and then they get pregnant for you, and they keep the baby intentionally, and then they have you pay them monthly. They drag you to court, they say shit about you, and then they have you pay money monthly to them only for this child. They can, it's not like they cannot take care of this child, they're just greedy. And you don't know if this lady has a second agenda or not. You left her and marry another woman, and she still agreed to stay around, stick around just for sex. And now she's pregnant and she wants to keep it, and she says no, it's okay. You think it's genuine? Do you feel it's genuine? This guy is in a lot of mess. His life is in a lot of mess, and he needs to sort himself out. What he needs to do is to have a frank, I heard what all these men of God said, and it's true, but at the same time, you need to sort your human self out first. He needs to have a mature conversation with these two girls. When I say a mature conversation, I mean conversations that are straight to the point. You need to say things the way they are, as they are. Look, I know I've not been a faithful husband, and you have not been a faithful wife either. I agree that I did it all wrong. I've not respected you. You have not respected me in return. So this is what is best for us. Let's take a break. We are not taking a break to come back together. We are taking a break where I will think, and we are taking a 2 weeks break. You don't need 1 month to think about certain things. You don't need a year to think about a certain. You just need to take yourself to a certain park and lay down there and feel the fresh air and get your mind thinking and think about what you want. What you want. Do you want woman number one who is wife, who was side chick and now wife? Or do you want woman number two who was main chick and now side chick and baby mama to be? You can think about all of that in less than 2 weeks and not waste any time, because it's a really important factor in this life today. Time is very important. Women grow older and they get insecure and all of that, and you dare not waste any woman's time. As a man, you dare not waste their time. Yeah. So he needs a break. He needs to sort himself out.
All right. So much. Ever had a lengthy and quite detailed analysis of our understanding of today's topic? And to summarize everything, the man needs time to think and take decisions like a man, and respect the decision to the end. That's Era's opinion. Well, guys, like a little synopsis of what today's topic was all about. Today we're talking about our Cameroonian brother based in the US who got pictures from his family member, and in those pictures his wife, legally married for 2 years and knowing each other since 2006, was kissing some dude. And he contacted me specifically for that because he was heartbroken. and he contacted the lover, asking the lover, who are you? And the lover told him, but this girl told me you, the husband, was her cousin. How can you say you are her husband? So now they're looking at each other like, what? Because the lover is also in the US, and the lover got to meet the wife when he went to Cameroon for maybe vacation or something. But the lover is in the US. So both the husband and the lover are sending this woman money in Cameroon, based on what the husband is telling me. And later on, he informed me that he too has a baby on the way with his woman, a side woman, who was by his side through his whole life journey. But his family preferred this other girl, his current wife, so they encouraged him to marry her. So him and the lady now agreed to just have sex because he's married, so she didn't want anything else. So apparently she's now pregnant for him, and but she's not asking for anything. She's just in her own corner. She doesn't want anything. She doesn't want any responsibility. She's staying very low key. So thank you so much, Uchenna. If you want to come on camera, please do not hesitate to let me know. Hello, Wemba. Hello, Marinas. Hello, Yannick. Yeah, so that's the whole story. It's a little bit messy, if not very, very messy. But what we need to take out is the fact that the man needs help. And that is why he's coming to our show, to get opinions, to have concerned viewers like yourself, to tell him a little bit more on what to do. As some of the men of God said, his life is really messy, and I think he knows his life is messy, so he's trying to like fix it up. That's why he's coming today. And I bet you the advice you gave, the concern, the laughter, the words of prayers, everything will help him, and I think he will learn from it. And you guys have helped so much today. Remember, if you want to also tell me about something you're dealing with, you want opinions, you feel free to contact me. Send an email to the tntalkshow@gmail.com. You can contact me via social media at the TN Talk Show for all social media platforms. And you can also call at, you call 657-688045. And you put 237 in front for Cameroon. And you can contact me and I'll bring it up and people will talk about it. Yeah, the Murray Show. We don't, we don't do that we don't beat people, but we do like civilized things. Yeah, we've been talking since 5 o'clock. The TN Talk Show comes up every Sunday at 5 o'clock, and we're about 7 o'clock right now. So yeah, we're about 7 o'clock right now, and we're about to round up. Thank you so very much for every single one of you who took out time to write, to comment, to share, because you've helped someone today. If I were you, I'd sleep with a broad smile because you've been very helpful to someone today. You've made someone smile. You've made someone happy. Okay, guys, the comments are still coming, but I refuse to stay here till past 7 o'clock. Nada. So as I was saying, thank you so much for people who called, commented, shared, laughed, advised, anything. You guys are amazing. The TN Talk Show is back every Sunday, 5 o'clock Central African time, and I'm Tina Nalova, and I'm the host of this talk show. Thank you so much for always being there. Have a beautiful start of the week, and remember, let's keep talking.
Renderforest.com